Hey everybody, welcome back to the Working Man's Whiskey. Happy Friday. I just want to say thank you to everybody for the kind words, for all the support, as usual. This is my first week with the new job. A lot of people wish me well with the new job, and just want to say thank you. Um, Talking to you guys is seriously like talking to friends. You guys have been amazing as always, and I really appreciate the support that you guys always show me. So thank you guys. I have a little announcement kind of related to that at the end of this review. As you can see, tonight's review is going to be a revisitation of Henry McKenna, which is a bottled and bond. It's a single barrel, and it has an age statement on it, which I love, guys. I always appreciate the age statement. It's kind of a dying breed. This one is a 10-year-old bourbon right here. So, good stuff. And I reviewed this a couple years back, and I really, really enjoyed it. It's one that's not everywhere. It's actually only available at a couple stores around here. This one came from the Bottle Barn, $28 for this whiskey here. And guys, I've mentioned it in past reviews. This is one that I really feel is going to go the way of the Wellers and a lot of others. I mean, I know that the Wellers are, just supply and demand, just because they're connected to Pappy Van Winkle and all that. That section of the Buffalo Trace Distilling Company. It's the juice is the same as what they put in Pappy. Aged for less time or in different parts of the rick house. But Henry McKenna, even though it's not related to that distillery directly or anything, I feel like it's going to go the same way, though. I mean, Henry McKenna, being the single barrel, being aged for 10 years, it's in high demand. It is in high demand. This was the very last bottle that the store had, and I'm not sure if they're going to be getting any more. And it's going to be, I really feel like it's going to be getting out there less and less. They might say that it won't, but it just, people love the age statement. People love that it's a single barrel, and people love that it's a bottled and bond. It's 100 proof, and it's just really good stuff. So had to get this last bottle just in case, because of how scarce it is, especially here in my part of Northern California. So guys, really excited to revisit this one. Haven't opened this bottle yet. I had it sitting in my cabinet for about a little over 2 weeks now, and it's been hard not opening this one. I have a few other open bottles that I've been kind of going to sip on, but every time I open that cabinet and I see this bottle sitting in there, I just wanted to open it. So didn't want to wait any longer, and I thought tonight would be a great time to open her up and see what we have here. I've seen some kind of backlash lately over Henry McKenna. People saying that it's overrated and all this stuff. It's they say that maybe there's some bad barrels, and maybe there is. I don't know. I mean, I've never had any bad Henry McKenna before, to be honest with you. I mean, I feel like anytime something kind of has gains a following, there's always going to be naysayers and people that just have negative things to say. So, I'll open this up and see what we have. Gonna do something that I don't usually like doing. I'm gonna try it neat, and then I'll try it with some water. Don't like ruining good whiskey with water usually, guys, but we'll see what differences there are with a little bit of water in there. So Anyway, guys, and then as I said, I have an announcement at the end of the show, and look forward to telling you guys about that. So let's open this bottle here. Let's see. Okay. Now I love this bottle of oh geez, that's a big pour right there. Little signature pour for me, but a little bit more than I wanted to do for this particular one. I mean, I like to savor this one as long as possible. So anyway, guys, here's this is barrel number 5123, barreled on looks like April 23rd, 2008. As I said, it's a bottled and bond, which is of course 100 proof, aged for at least 4 years, one distilling season by one distiller. So I'll read the back. It says, this 10-year-old single barrel is a one-of-a-kind bourbon and one of the few bottled and bond products available. Distilled and bottled by Heaven Hill, all that. Bottled under government supervision, which of course is another thing that makes up the bottled and bond act. So anyway, cool bottle there, guys. Same as always, but never gets old to look at. Love the kind of old style bottle there. So let's try it out, guys. Let's see what we got. All right, so guys, on the eye test there, it's a nice light, maybe not quite medium amber color, but it's it's got a little bit of char in there, and poured a lot in here, so it's hard to see how the legs are. I'll kind of look at the legs, I guess, after a couple sips here. So give it a nose. Really getting my nose in there. So on the nose, guys, you get some spice. You do get some spice. This is the mash bill for this one is 75% corn, 13% rye, 12% malted barley. So it's got some decent rye in there at 13%. You get some good spice, some good sweetness as well. Some good caramel sweetness in there, some good vanilla. Good grain in there, guys. Some really good grain. You get a bit of like a straw or a hay note in there. Some baking spice, definitely some baking spice. Some oak. It's just one of those whiskeys that has a lot going on. If you've never had Henry McKenna, definitely do yourself a favor and get a bottle. There's a lot going on. Some fruit, I get some apple in here. Let's take a taste, guys. And just to let you guys know, this is not one for anybody who's into the lighter bodied whiskeys. This one, I mean, it's 100 proof. It's got that really good age to it at 10 years. I mean, come on, guys, for sub $30, 10 years is a long time. So it's got a lot going on, very rich, and it's just not for the faint of heart. So if you're new into drinking whiskey, just, I mean, you might like this, but just be pre-warned. I'm forewarning you here that this is a very nice, very rich bourbon here. Very good stuff. Let's take another sip and take some more notes, and give it a rating and all that. Yeah, some good molasses and like brown sugar type notes. Again, some more. I mean, it's got some good corn sweetness to it. But I get more of the like a caramel type sweetness to it. Good spice, that fruit, the apple. I get the straw note or hay note. Really good spice. Again, that the oak, just really good stuff, guys. So I'm gonna desecrate the whiskey now. Put a little bit of water in there, see if it does anything good or bad. Guys, I mean, if you like water in your whiskey, I'm just playing around. I mean, we all like our whiskey how we like our whiskey. I mean, some people like it with like it neat. Some people like it with a little water. An ice cube. There's no wrong way to drink whiskey. I prefer to, myself just savor the flavor of the actual whiskey. And the higher the proofing, just seems to be a little more along with my my personal palate these days. If I can find a barrel proof at a decent price, I'm going to go for it. I like I like the whiskeys that are. I want to taste the way it was, or as close as the way it was to the way it tasted, or the way it was in the barrel, I should say. Kind of hard to word that one, but I want to taste the way it was meant to be coming out of the barrel. So anyway, we put a little water in here, guys. So see what we have. And it depending on what you like, it does take some of the, a little bit of the, that, of course, it takes a little bit of that proofing away. A little bit of the spice is gone. It's sweeter. It's sweeter on the nose. You get more of the more of those sweet notes, like the sweet corn, brown sugary, caramel type notes. A little bit more of the grain I'm getting too. So guys, I mean, it's I like a whiskey untampered with or without water, but it does still have a very pleasant nose, with a little bit of water in there. See a taste. Okay, guys. On the palate, with a little bit of water in there. Pretty good. I actually enjoy it. Again, I'll probably stick with the way it is in the bottle, personally, but nothing wrong with a little bit of water in there either. Takes away the spice a little bit, which I like. I like that. I like the spice in there, is what I should say. But it brings out more of the sweet notes, the grainy notes, and a little bit more of the fruity notes as well. I get more of the apple with the water in there. So good both ways, guys. Really good stuff. And this, for those who say that there are bad barrels, this isn't one of them. This is another one of the very good barrels of Henry McKenna. So, and Heaven Hill's doing great things, guys. Really good stuff. I'm going to rate this out all day. I mean, for under $30, for what it is, 10-year-old, single barrel, bottled and bond, for under $30. Again, this is $28. I'm going to give this a 92 out of 100. Well deserving of a 92. Really like this stuff. Guys, I'm going to, whenever I see this, if I have the cash, I'm going to pay for it. This is whiskey that, if I had to guess it, I would think it was a bit more expensive than this. I've heard people say, there was one that I saw that was a blind tasting of this, and they were like, "Oh, I wouldn't pay over $20 for this." And again, I really think people just like to get on their high horse when something becomes popular with a following, and try to knock it down a little bit. So to each their own, but this is to me very, very good whiskey. And again, $28 was a steal. So definitely find it, get it, guys, while it's still available for that price. I mean, once this thing is sitting at 50, $60, you're going to wish that you'd gotten it sooner. So anyway, that's it for this review, for the review part, that is. An announcement, guys. I wanted to do something, just for all the support you guys have shown me, for all the feedback. I've wanted to do something, just something special since I crossed 1,000 followers, and I've been rolling a few ideas around. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know. But I'm thinking about doing a little bit of a giveaway at some point. Not going to say what it is yet because I'm still kind of, as I said, rolling those ideas around and seeing what people might like. Maybe some Working Man's Whiskey stuff. So if you guys are interested, let me know, and I'd be happy to hear from you, hear the feedback, and I look forward to talking to you guys soon. And I'll be back on here soon, guys. I've got a few more whiskeys ready to go already, and I'm going to be looking for a few pretty special things out there. Keeping my eyes open. So looking forward to that, guys. Hope you have a great weekend. And as always, thank you and for your support. And please, please, please leave feedback. Look forward to talking to you guys. And that's it for now. Till next time, cheers.